Welcome back to another episode of The Daily Dope. I'm your host, Jean-Paul, bringing you that daily dose of knowledge and experience share. Today's topic, today's word is and. Today's word is and, as opposed to or. Many of us are in the or business, the or mindset. Either this or that, either this or that. I either want vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream. Well, I'll tell you what business I'm in. I'm in the and business. I want vanilla and chocolate ice cream and strawberry ice cream. Make a Neapolitan. So I'm going to relate this to a story we have in advertising. In our advertising business, JPEG Media, outdoor advertising space in supermarkets, gas stations, box truck, mobile billboards, exterior shuttle bus advertising to the airport and resorts. All of this. I get asked the question, should I advertise in the grocery store or on Facebook? Should I advertise on Google or on LinkedIn? Should I advertise in the newspaper or on TV or the radio? There's a lot of or going on. Either this or that, either this or that. We live in a world today, personally, what I've seen in advertising, you don't want to be in just one space. And I should be here and here. If you're spending money right now on the newspaper, if you're spending money on radio, if you're spending money on Facebook and Instagram ads or Google AdWords or on Yelp advertising, can I add advertising, out-of-home advertising, outdoor advertising into the mix? Should I do this or that? I say and. Do I do direct mail pieces? Yes. If that's working for you, do it. It kind of breaks it down to an easier way. Do I advertise in the real world, in the spaces I said, in our outdoor advertising? Or do I spend it online, digital? Do I spend it on digital dollars? That's such a hot word. And we do. We spend money on both ourselves, personally, for our business, JPEG. I say and everything works. All these media formats, they work. If you're advertising in the newspaper and you want to reach older people, I know for a fact. I go up to my in-laws house and they have the newspaper. I get it. Look, here's a newspaper right here. I save them, the car section, because people who advertise. So I call them up and say, hey, you guys should advertise with us too. And should I do the newspaper or you guys? I say and. Too many people are in the or business. I think we should all be more in the and business. When consulting with an advertiser or potential advertising partner, they're usually going to ask me, I say, where are you advertising currently? They'll say, we're doing some Facebook ads. We've ran some TV. We've got a radio campaign, or we advertise in the newspaper or in some specific industry publication. And they say, should we do this or that? I like to say, and. I say, if you have a finite budget that you're working with, then why don't we try and carve out some of that budget you're spending right now and then allocate that over to some of the advertising space we have. So I'm not trying to take the whole budget as like, I would like the whole pie. But if it's not the best thing for our client to do, and I don't believe in it, I'm not going to try and take the whole thing. I say, if you're doing something that's working, continue doing that and add on what we have to offer. And that's what we do in our business because we want what's best for the consumer. Because in the real world, what we're doing, whether it's through our gas station pump advertising, which is these, by the way. This goes on the pump tops, right? So you can slide in and out the ads. It's our grocery dividers, separating the groceries in the supermarkets. And even if no one is touching them at this point, because, COVID, they're still on display beautifully at the checkout where someone is waiting 3 to 5 minutes during the checkout. You've got it right there on display. I like to use the word and. I'm in the and business. Should we be on Facebook or Instagram? Should we be on Instagram or LinkedIn? Should we be on LinkedIn or TikTok? And should I be on YouTube or should I just be on Instagram? And you want to be everywhere you can that is relevant to your business. And if you're not on these platforms, you're invisible. You're just not seen. And even if you are on these platforms, if you're not posting enough, or if you haven't made the right connections, you're invisible. Like on Facebook, if you have a business page on Facebook and you're posting on there, it doesn't really matter unless you've built up a following who specifically likes your page, like click like on your business page, and you need to pay for advertising because the organic reach is not existent. So if you have someone who's handling your social media, ask them for the report. What's the engagement you're getting? If you're not paying for ads, very likely you're getting extremely, extremely low engagement on your postings. And some people are probably not even seeing them. This is true. Same thing with Instagram. The organic reach has dropped. Before, when Instagram first started, you could blow up there quick. But now, unless you're like boosting a post or you're actually paying for advertising and driving the conversation, you'll see that even your page is getting lower engagement. So you need to keep on posting. You need to keep on pushing out content, because what you're seeing or on your own feed is filtered. You're only seeing a portion. There's just too much. There's too much content. So on LinkedIn, where I'm on LinkedIn personally a lot, and I'm getting a lot of traction there. So I'll put it out, my content, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. This is for my daily show, The Daily Dope. I'm getting a lot of engagement on LinkedIn, the most, my organic. On YouTube, not so much. So I'm trying to build it up. I want to diversify and build the audience across all these platforms, because when the organic reach drops, like how it did with Facebook, you don't want to be stuck with just one platform. You put all your eggs in one basket. You got to spread those eggs out. You got to plant those seeds and let them grow so you can harvest the fruit of your labor. So I'm in the and business. I'm not in the or business. I'm in the and business. And I would urge everyone here to do the same. I wouldn't recommend it unless I was doing it myself and speak from experience. So I hope we can all learn from that. I'm going to bring up a message I got here from Kim Frank, the president of Geopath. Here's what she said. In improv, we call that the yes and instead of the no but. Those were air quotes. If you're building a scene and someone says, oh no, there's an elephant about to crush your car, the yes and person says, yes, and he's wearing your mother's bloomers. The no but person says, no, but there's a rhino about to crush our car. The no but person denied the first person's reality. She goes on to say, I embrace that for all of life, not just improv. Yes and. That's a good one, Kim. Yes and instead of no but. Next conversation you're having with someone, listen for those words. If you can listen for that word in a conversation where you're saying something and then the first thing someone says is no. I catch myself doing that too. No, but. Like I'm talking to people, I know some people like that. They'll start off with no, but. Let's see how it works and how many people are saying yes and try it for yourself. Obviously use it with caution. Like if someone's trying to sell you a car and another car, yes, and I'll take that Lexus and that Ferrari. Be realistic, but try it out. Yes, and instead of no, but. That's it for today, folks. Enjoy your day. Engage with this. Like it. Share it with a friend. Share it on your social profiles if you feel that it brought you value. I welcome everybody to visit jeanpaul.com. That's JEAN-PAUL.com. That's right, jeanpaul.com, to check out other episodes of The Daily Dope and our JPEG podcast, which includes Hawaii Business Now and In My Experience, specifically for the Entrepreneurs Organization members. You'll get a lot of experience share in there. You'll learn a lot from people who have done it in business. And I don't really recommend taking advice from people who haven't done something you're trying to do and done it successfully, because you can learn a lot more from people who actually did something and did it successfully. I'm out. Aloha.